Imagine going to school and the lunch bell rings. You've been waiting all day to eat, and your lunch just finally came. You pick out what you're going to eat, place your food on your tray, type in your lunch number, and now it's time to choose a seat. As you search for somewhere to sit, you see that seat after seat is occupied. There's nowhere to sit. Cobb County schools have returned face-to-face for the first time since the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak. Located in Mableton, Georgia, Pebblebrook High School has reopened face-to-face this past August, with 2,570 students in an area space of only 1,000 square feet. You can only imagine how tight the space is, especially when the pandemic and social distancing is still occurring. Students are excited to return to the clubs and memories provided by the school, but how can this be controlled when students are too excited to see each other to abide by the rules?
The campus size has been cut in half due to the recent construction that is expected to end by the year 2024. Even with the trailer classrooms, as well as temporarily locating classes at a nearby school, overcrowding at Pebblebrook continues to be at large, more specifically in the lunchroom. The overcrowding at Pebblebrook High School can affect students in many ways, but primarily their health, which is why students should be provided with more safety. Students' health should be prioritized as much as their learning experience.
With the student safety being the number one priority, overcrowding is becoming a problem in Pebblebrook. With coronavirus still being an ongoing worldwide problem and the school not having a mask mandate, it can get out of hand. The main place the problem is taking place is the school cafeteria. With the cafeteria being a place where students eat in proximity because of the large number of students, it can make it very easily for students to catch and spread the coronavirus throughout the school. Considering there is not much importance put into the tracking sheets, it can turn into a very big health problem soon, putting teachers and students at risk.
According to our survey's data, over half of the students claimed they felt safe in the cafeteria. Students feel safe because they are enjoying their lunch with friends. Naturally, friends wouldn't be considered a threat to each other's safety. Data from our survey also reveals that none of these students use the outdoors option to eat, nor do they use COVID-19 preventive efforts in the cafeteria. So, is the cafeteria overcrowded or just full? If students do not see overcrowding as an issue in the cafeteria, why should you?
Since Pebblebrook High School has more students than it can hold, we have found some possible solutions for the comfort and safety of the students and staff. Pebblebrook High School should introduce the use of canopies in the outside area to extend the space students have to eat lunch. The canopy could be put in the amphitheater, and we could use the tables left in Clay Elementary to save money. Opening outdoor lunches to students will reduce the tight space in the cafeteria and relieve students from being indoors all day. You may think that this would cause too many students to transfer outdoors, leading us to end up with the same issue of not having enough space. However, with opening outdoor lunches, we should not let everyone eat outside on the same day. We should create a schedule for which grade could eat outside on each day. For example, seniors could eat outside on Mondays and juniors on Tuesdays. This will limit who can eat outside in an unbiased way. Pebblebrook High School should also consider getting air purifiers to slow down the spread of COVID-19 in the school. Air purifiers help with removing contaminants and particles containing viruses. They would be helpful in classrooms because of the small amount of space and the large number of people. Not only will it help with removing COVID-19 particles, but it will also remove particles that aggravate people's allergies. Pebblebrook High School should consider these solutions because the overcrowding issue has a big effect on the students and staff's safety.
With an ongoing pandemic, limited 1,000 square feet area, and a school of over 2,570 students, overcrowded is only normal. But with what's going on in the world, students can be put in even more drastic situations. The increased breakout of COVID-19, not knowing where students are, and even construction hazards are only a few scenarios of what can happen at any given time. But we could decrease the chances of disasters happening by acting now on precautions. Step by step, we can start off by introducing the use of canopies, rearranging scheduling, and even installing air purifiers. By establishing safer ways to decrease the aftermath of overcrowding, we can start exhibiting a sanitary and safe environment, not just here at Pebblebrook, but everywhere.